Alright, hello everyone. Maybe a week or so ago, I mentioned in the comments of one of the Hot Wheels soundtrack videos that I was going to make a video tutorial on how to actually use this remastered website and get your stuff remastered for free. So I'm going to just say right off the bat that this website is very misleading because it says master your track instantly and it takes a few minutes. Or, yeah, it takes about a minute or so. So it's not instant. Just making sure we're clear that this is false advertising. So I went ahead and set aside a few songs that I would do. I think I'll only do one because once you see it working the first time, you don't need to see it done again. Oh, okay. So I have the soundtrack to 3D Ultra Lionel Train Town, which is one of my favorite games. And a little odd thing about the music in this game is that all of the songs were titled after, I think the band is Creed songs. I don't remember what the album is called, but for whatever reason, they all have this is the list of songs for that album, the Creed album. Let's see. Creed, what is this life for? We'll see what album it's from. My Own Prison is their debut album. Released 1998. And now let's see when 3D Ultra Lionel Train Town came out. August 31st, 1999. Okay, so that's cool. So it's pretty simple. You just don't remember if this is a drag and drop. Okay, it is a drag and drop. So it uploads and then it has this thing on it to make it seem like it's actually doing stuff. I don't really know what it's doing, but it gets the job done. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I have a new webcam. I moved my old webcam down into the basement because I set up a 3D printer for one of my classes, and I was tired of going downstairs every time I needed to see how it was doing. So I can actually take a quick detour here. I'll start up the remote desktop connection. I haven't got it working yet so that you can see it when you're in another house or on another network. Oh yeah, I've got this program running. It's a program I wrote myself, but it's not really super complicated. And it makes sure that the internet is connected, and if it disconnects, it auto reconnects. Oh yeah, I turned the lights off, so you can't actually see anything, except that is the display of the printer, where you have the menu options or whatever. See if you get any sort of better view. Nope. Okay, well, it's there. Anyway, you can see right now that the remastered song is playing. I have the site muted because I find it really annoying that it just starts playing. So there are some options in here. I don't really bother messing with those. So when you want to actually download them, you have two options. The first is the non-technical way, and it would involve using a program like Streamlabs or Audacity or any sort of program that records desktop audio. And you would just record the website playing your song. The other option, which allows you to get straight to the raw file, you have to, if you're using Chrome, because I'm stupid and I still use Chrome, so one of these days we're going to lose ad block, but until then I'm going to keep using Chrome. I don't know how to do this for another browser, but as long as Chrome's around and as long as this exploit is here, you can just follow this tutorial. Maybe you just use Chrome to download your stuff. So you go to Inspect, and it's going to pull up this window called the DevTools. Now, all of this looks really overwhelming. There's a bunch of junk here. If you don't know how to read HTML, it's fine. You don't need to know how to read it. All you need to do is Control F and type in MP3. And now it has sourced all of the instances on this website that MP3 is mentioned. Some of them are in metadata, like this is a note here saying the acceptable types of file uploads. So you can upload an MP3, you can upload a WAV, an M4A, etc. And then you want to go through these until you find, I think it's this one, but it's going to be some junky URL that you'll know you have the right one. At least when I made this, maybe they'll change their stuff in the future. It has Amazon in it, so just look for Amazon. So in here, I'm not sure if I was actually in the way, but now I've moved. The tricky part is actually getting to this link. It is in here, but they just don't want you to click on it. I'm not, okay, I don't think that was it. I just get the, okay, I guess we're copying the element. So I'm going to now pull up the notepad. And again, junky URL. What you need to look for is where it starts with HTTPS. That's the start of any website URL. And you need to keep selecting until you see .mp3. I believe that's it. It will be slightly embarrassing if it's not. Okay, so then you just enter, and okay, I got it wrong. That was embarrassing. I don't remember how much of this you need to select, but let's try this. Go to the first semicolon. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, maybe they've patched it in like the past week. I promise I had this working. I mean, I didn't remaster that stuff myself. I don't have time for that. While I'm trying to figure this out, I must again thank Luke W, I think is the username. When I originally uploaded the Hot Wheels soundtrack remastered in 2021, I'm pretty sure Luke's videos were unlisted or privatized. And that was unfortunate because, as far as I know, those are the best quality rips of the soundtrack. So the soundtrack in the game is not in a traditional audio file format. That's what the problem is. I believe it's in a file type called SAG, or maybe it's SIG. Regardless of what it is, it's some weird stuff that was probably custom designed for the game. So however he got the high quality extracts is a mystery. And I'm really appreciative of the Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver 2 rips, because the previous source I got them from, which was, interestingly enough, a website where people catalog music that should be in Super Smash Bros., I think, the endings of each song were cut off for some reason. And in the Luke W rips, the entire ending is there. So that issue has been fixed, if you haven't noticed it yet. I'm not very good at talking and doing stuff at the same time. So if you give me a minute, I will try and find this URL. I will be very disappointed if they have patched this. Okay, it must be one of these. Oh, source. We'll go to the end of the source. Maybe that will get it right. Okay, we'll try this. Nope, that's still not it. I don't know, maybe I have the wrong link. Okay, I don't know why it suddenly worked. It must have been because I had it selected. But if Chrome is doing its job, this link will provide itself. It will, like, fix itself. And oh geez, that's a lot longer than it seemed in Notepad. So you got the right one because it's got watermark.mp3 in it. Let's see if I can find the original file. Because sometimes, if you're just in a hurry, you may not notice the difference in sound. Okay, how do I get the highlight to go away? Okay, there we go. So we'll try this one. Old.mp3, okay. So you've got the old one because it's got old in it, and then the new one's got watermark in it. And then you just download it as you would any other file. And you're done. And you can open it and do whatever you want with it. And that's it. So somehow I made a simple tutorial into a 12-minute video, but this is how things go on my channel. You should know this by now. But there you have it. So at some point this week, or maybe just today, I will get the soundtrack for 3D Ultra Lionel Traintown up, because that was the next game I wanted to do. It has... it's not amazing music, but it is good music, and it's fun for me because of where it came from. So that's it. I'll see you guys later.